So here I just want to go through, once you've started ArcMap and you're going to create a new map, how we do that, and particularly how we specify the default geodatabase. So this getting started window comes up when we first start up. If we were to skip past this, we can get that same window by just doing file new, and that comes right up. And if we want to do a new map here, we can do it from a blank map template. That's fine. There are other templates that you can use if you know you're going to work in a particular area, but I would suggest sticking just with the blank one for now. And then down here, this default geodatabase for this map is specified. And what we want to do is go to that folder connection we created earlier in Lab 1 and then specify that Lab 1 geodatabase that we made ahead of time. And so now that's my default geodatabase, and if I click OK, I come in and I can see that if I were to go to the properties of the map document here, that it's got this default geodatabase stored down here. Now the next thing that's absolutely critical and that you should do as the first step whenever you make a blank new map document is you should come into here and you should fill some of this information out, and you should click on store relative paths, path names to data sources. That what that does is, it doesn't guarantee, but it does help a lot, where if you take the map document and you take all of the files that you are referring to display as layers in there, that as long as you don't rearrange where those files are in relationship to the map document, they should come up when you load them in a new place. So this is a very important button to click. And then we should give it a title. So maybe this is Lab 1, Task 1, and we may have a description. You might put in your name, and if you wanted to add any of this other information, you could. So we click on OK, and if you want to guarantee that that option is always comes up as the default, you can go into Customize, ArcMap Options, and under the General tab there is this Make Relative Path, the default for new map documents. If you just check that off, then what that means is the next time you create a map document, that will be the default. So we've done all that, but we still have not saved this map. And so the last step to when we create this new map is we actually have to save it somewhere. And I'm going to save this as, and I'm going to browse to the location that I want to save that. In my case, it's on this jump drive in my Watts 4930 labs, and this will be for my first lab, and it'll be for lab task 1. And so I'll put this map document in here and I'll call it lab 01 task 1. And if I just want to make sure this works, I can switch over to Arc Catalog, which I can get to from this button here. I have mine docked on the side, and if I go to my folder connections and go down to this connection I've already made here to Lab 1, I can look in Task 1 and I see that my map document's right there. And that's all I wanted to cover. Thanks a lot.